Hello everyone, I'm Cloud and welcome to Anime No Mi. In today's video we will talk about the importance of the famous devil fruit Gomu No Mi, the devil fruit that is used by Luffy, the Straw Hat Pirate, and why this fruit is so coveted even by the Navy. After all, we recently discovered an importance for this devil fruit through revelations about how Shanks got it. The pirate faced powerful characters to get the power of this devil fruit, and we'll see why today. And I already count on your help to leave your like in the video to support the channel. I also hope you subscribe if you are still new here and leave your comments saying your opinions and what the next videos you want to see here on the channel. Guys, first let's know a little about Luffy's devil fruit. For those who don't know, Gomu No Mi is a paramecia type fruit. It gives the user's body the properties of rubber, making the user a rubber man. Originally this fruit belonged to Shanks and his crew, and we only knew that they managed to get this devil fruit from an unknown character after a certain difficulty, but shortly thereafter the fruit was accidentally eaten by Luffy. However, we had more recent revelations about how Shanks had got that fruit. The greatest strength of devil fruit, as demonstrated by Luffy, is that the body of the person who has bitten the fruit can stretch like rubber even when the user of the ability is himself unconscious, or even we saw that Luffy's body could still stretch even if we're underwater. It also makes him almost totally immune to physical and direct attacks, including when he engages in melee combat. He even becomes immune to cannonball attacks, an ability that can be enhanced when he uses Busashoku Haki. Thanks to Luffy's creativity, both when he's in confrontation and when he's out of combat, this fruit has consistently proven to be among the most formidable, versatile, and unpredictable within the paramecia class. Furthermore, having its rubber-like body, the user can also survive falls from heights and collisions that could take the life of a normal person. We see this mainly in the introduction of the Straw Hat Pirates. The wearer's ability to stretch and twist like rubber to extreme lengths not only makes him immune to injuries that originate from such, but also allows him to recover, which can give him a big advantage in or out of battle. The ability to stretch also allows the user to drastically increase range, this creating another way to attack, transforming into long range what would be considered a powerful short range attack, transforming for example a simple kick into a devastating medium attack range or long range. A stretched body part can also be used to store potential energy like a stretched spring, increasing speed by stretching the arm back, resulting in greater power. Combined with Haki, its attack power is further increased due to the rubber-like natural insulating properties. The user is also immune to electric attacks and is also able to hit an electric Logia user without Haki. As we know, Gomu No Mi is a fruit that even the Navy wanted to obtain, so possibly it is a fruit that carries some secret along with it. Why would the Sekai Sifu be after a simple paramecia fruit? So let's talk about some theories about her. What if I say that Roger might be the one who managed to find her and gave Shanks the mission to protect her? As we know, it was revealed to us recently in the manga that Shanks acquired this fruit after taking it from a former member of Cypher Pole known as Huzu, who formerly worked for the Sekai Sifu. But after Shanks managed to take the fruit, he was taken away from his post. Possibly Shanks knew through Roger that this fruit was very important for the direction the world's history would take, so Roger told Shanks the secret that was hidden behind the fruit. After all, after Roger found the One Piece, he discovered the secret of all mysteries of One Piece universe, so Roger would have told Shanks to protect this fruit before losing his life. But at some point in history this fruit ended up falling into the hands of Sekai Sifu. On hearing this, Shanks goes to the place where she was, and with her crew, he took that fruit. And because Roger didn't want the fruit to fall into the wrong hands, it's probably not just a fruit, it has some hidden power that our protagonist Luffy in the future might come to awaken, a power that could shake the whole world. That would be shifting the balance of power, so Shanks was ordered to protect her against the Navy and the Sekai Sifu so that this great power would not fall into her hands. After Luffy accidentally ate the fruit, Shanks was immediately annoyed with him, but saw a great resemblance between him and his former captain, so he let fate take care of this power that now belonged to Luffy. That way he would be trusting that Luffy will be the one who will become the king of pirates and will be able to discover alone the hidden power that is in his devil fruit. Furthermore, as a token of that trust, Shanks bestows his straw hat to him, a straw hat that once belonged to the king of pirates, and he does this by saying that in the future, when Luffy's dream comes true, he wants your hat back. So there is that question, as the fruit ended up in the hands of the Sekai Sifu, there is a possibility that Roger may have possibly eaten the Gomu No Mi, thus managing to use his power to the full, thus managing to become the king of pirates. But in how did the fruit come out of your possession? As we know, devil fruits exist in a reincarnation cycle. When a fruit user loses his life, the skill is reborn in a new fruit in some random location in the world. Instead of growing from a plant, the ability simply regenerates into another similar fruit, which then turns into the devil fruit in question. As seen when Smiley, Caesar Clown's pet, lost his life, and Sarah No Mi power in model Axolot was reborn in a nearby apple. When this happens, the fruit with powers changes appearance, and some characteristics of turning a fruit into a devil fruit include the them becoming noticeably more wavy than when the fruit was not endowed with this ability. Moreover, it also changes color and takes on the distinctive spiral patterns that devil fruits are known to have. This would be one of the reasons why Shanks had to look for the fruit for so long. After all, it reincarnates randomly around the world. So when he heard the news that she was in Navy possession, he followed his plan to attack them to get that fruit. And if besides Roger there was actually another character who had the Gomu Gomu no Mi in his possession before him, just like Luffy, Roger and Shanks also wore the straw hat. Besides the three, there was another character who also used it. This character was apparently known as Joy Boy. He was a man from the surface world who played an important role in the history of the Isle of Fishmen. Joy Boy was first mentioned in the poneglyph, which was read by Nico Robin while she was in the Forest of the Sea. It was implied that Joy Boy was an extremely relevant figure of the lost century, with the king of pirates declaring that he wished the two could have lived during the same period after discovering the true story of Laugh Tale. As we can see, Joy Boy was the first man to find Laugh Tale, the island where the One Piece treasure is found. When he got there, the king of pirates discovered that Joy Boy left his greatest treasure on that island, a treasure that may be the Gomu Gomu no Mi. After all, that is a fruit with the appearance of a simple common paramecia fruit, but for those who knew of its real power, it became one of the strongest fruits, if not the strongest in the One Piece universe. Joy Boy lived in the lost century, so he knows the mystery of the Great Kingdom, the place where the devil's fruits possibly originated. And perhaps because they had possessions of these fruits, the Sekai Sifu regarded them as a threat, thus destroying this realm and erasing it from history. Before this happened, Joy Boy possibly managed to take the Gomu Gomu no Mi and fled to some safe place, thus eventually placing him on the island of Laugh Tale, and consequently Roger taking the fruit for himself. As shown in the anime and manga, there is a giant straw hat in Mariehua. This hat is a national treasure, and according to Doflamingo, once revealed, this treasure is capable of shaking the world in its essence and inaugurating an era of chaos that Sekai Sifu fears. Why would a simple straw hat cause this? As mentioned earlier, Joy Boy also owned a straw hat that is not known where it is at the moment, and this hat that is found in Mariehua is frozen to keep it intact. And if that hat is actually Joy Boy, the first person to have the Gomu Gomu no Mi in his possession, and his hat is a means of figuring out how to awaken Luffy's fruit. After all, this hat is super protected by the Sekai Sifu, and it's in the possession of him, an extremely high-level character who commands the Sekai Sifu, to whom even the Gorosei bow. Being the one who can bend sit on the empty throne, however, him's existence is a secret to the rest of the world. There is even the possibility that Shanks, who was carrying the fruit initially, is waiting for Luffy not to return the hat, but to train him so that the pirate can use the true power of his devil fruit. And you, what did you think of the theory? Do you think Gomu Gomu no Mi has a hidden power? And the mystery of the straw hats? Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to leave your likes in the video to help the channel, and also subscribe if you're still new here. The channel is new and needs your help. Thank you so much for watching our video so far. Your support is very important. See you in the next video. Bye.